listening to Junior Lancer High School Hockey on the Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Ralston Arena for another day of Midwest High School hockey action. Joining me here in the booth is Mike Vasakis. Welcome back, Mike.
Good morning, Michael. It's the Lord's Day, 8 o'clock Sunday morning, right here in Ralston Arena.
Absolutely. Well, welcome back, everybody. Live streaming is not available again today at the Ralston Arena. They're having internet issues here at the rink, and we'll have this broadcast. If you're listening on the replay, we'll have it available to you later today on our YouTube channels. Well, Mike, with this game happening today, the JV game starting off at 8 o'clock this morning, we're facing the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Quad City Blues. And Quad City, for being a winless team so far this season, they certainly didn't prove that in the first period yesterday. No,
they came out to a quick start and took the lead 1-0. And that remained up until the second period when Omaha got untracked.
Absolutely. And, Omaha not decided, but they've got that line of Mercier, Berkowitz, and Zambuto, Domzom, as you will. And it's interesting. That line seemed yesterday to carry them on all the goals. Now, that doesn't mean to say that the other three lines were not working their tails off.
No, they all played very hard. One of the concerns that Coach Simpek voiced after the game, it was a very good post-game locker room speech in that, that game, most of the scoring, all the scoring was done by that one particular line, and he wants to see a little more balanced attack. And he has good depth on this team. And the other lines had some good opportunities, but just weren't able to convert. And it's important. He's concerned with, it's not just good enough to win, but it's how you win as well. And you want to make sure that all the cylinders are firing and that everybody's contributing in the same way, in the same work ethic. Kind of the one heartbeat speech. It was very good.
No, absolutely. And one point I guess I want to throw out to our listeners of the broadcast is Ian Mudd for Quad Cities. I mean, if it wasn't for him, it would have been a lot worse than it was. I mean, I think the total shots yesterday were 40 shots, 37 saves he had, and again, if it wasn't for him, it would have been probably a double-digit score.
As a coach, you certainly have to take that into consideration, and I'm sure the coaching staff did. Mudd stood on his head, so to speak, and he made all the right saves at the right times, and he kept those guys in the game for the better part of the game. But Omaha's speed and depth just kind of took over as the game wore on.
Absolutely. Well, what do you expect to see out of this Quad City team this morning? I mean, outside of what we saw yesterday, I mean, do you expect a little bit closer game than a 4-1, or do you think Omaha's just going to come out here and dominate?
Well, we're still waiting on this JV team to put together a quality win in the second game of a series. It seems like they come out and they play well in the first game of the series, and then they kind of dial it down a little bit until they have to dial it up in the second games. And that's not really a good trait to have early in the season. You want to be able to play to your optimum ability for both games of a series, especially at home.
Absolutely. And last week, actually, Mason City was probably our first session of a second game where they played very solid defensively. Still didn't score a ton of goals though. But they won 3-0. But on the backbone of their defense and their goaltending.
That'll depend on Quad City. They can either come out with their ears pinned back and really try to muster a good game here, a competitive game. Or they might tank it. You just never know about games, especially early morning games.
Absolutely, and this certainly is one of those early morning games. However, they stayed right next door at the wonderful Holiday Inn Express at Ralston, and they didn't have far to travel and roll out of bed and roll into the arena, and so hopefully they're refreshed and didn't spend too much time in the pool.
The hotel there is a nice property, and it's 50 feet roughly from the back door here. So the kids just walk right out of that building, come right across, and they're here in the building. That's
awesome.
Simple. Yep.
Awesome. Well, we're getting ready here to drop the puck for the start of this JV game and against the Quad City Blues and your Omaha Junior Lancers. And right now they're just starting stating opening lineups, and we'll be underway shortly.
Looks like for Omaha, it's going to be Weberg in the net. Luke will start in goal, and then on the back line will be Zach Kraus and number 25, Alex Rhines at the D pairings. And then the line of Larry Mercier, Berkowitz, and Zambuto will be the forward line to start this game.
Sounds like it's a good attack to start with. I just want to do a quick shout-out, Mike. I want to thank all of our fans, friends, family from yesterday's game and attending and participating in the teddy bear toss. It was a huge success. I haven't counted each individual, but I loaded my car up to take to Methodist Children's Hospital, probably about 15, 20 garbage sacks, and I see there's a couple more down here by the locker rooms for me to take today as well. So huge success. Thank you very much to everybody in attendance. We try to make this an annual event. If you're listening, January we're going to do a toy drive for the children's home, the Nebraska Children's Home. So stay tuned for information on that, and we'll give you more information as it comes about. Well, we're getting ready for the puck drop here.
They're lined up at the face-off circle. The puck is dropped, and this tilt is underway on a Sunday morning. Omaha wins the draw and takes the puck back into the Quad City end. Quad City defenders regrouping. Omaha takes control, comes out front, and a whistle blows the play dead as the net has popped off.
Well, Mike, just before that game started, puck drop, there was a whistle blown. It looked like Quad Cities had a goalie in net, and then they did a quick switch right towards just as they were getting ready to drop the puck. The refs had to blow the whistle, so I'm not sure what happened there. Do we have Ian Mudd playing net today? I guess I'm not.
Ian Mudd is in net, but okay. The initial goaltender that came out to start the game was Bryce Andry.
Interesting.
Pucks drop. Quad City now finds a stretching forward into neutral ice, and Omaha regains control. Zambuto moves the puck up to Berkowitz. Berkowitz coming around the net with speed, gets another shot on goal. Now the puck comes out into neutral ice on an attempted clear by Quad City. Gabe Bernard dumps the puck into the Quad City zone, and the defender takes the puck from behind the net. Good forechecking pressure right now. Jacob Petrie on the puck, up the half wall to Deptula. Deptula pinches in and keeps the puck in the zone. Now Quad City breaking out on a line change. Gets the puck into the Omaha end, but Omaha retrieves, and Gage Bernard is into the Quad City zone with some speed. Stripped of the puck, and Quad City comes out. Now in neutral ice, Omaha gains control. Angelo Perry with it. Moves the puck up to Petrie. Petrie comes in, gets a shot, and a save by Mudd, and another save by Mudd on a follow-up from Kobe Alexander. Out into neutral ice now as Quad City comes into the Omaha zone. Number 19 with a backhand shot and a save by Weberg. Omaha on the attack now. Deptula coming into the zone with speed. Comes in and makes an escape move on the left wing sideboards. The half wall. Gets a shot on goal. Mudd gets a glove on it. Redirects it. And the puck is thrown down into the Omaha end. Icing is waved. Deptula comes back behind his own cage and comes out the left wing side. Moves the puck toward the blue line, and it gets chipped back into the Omaha end. Now the puck is in neutral ice, and Quad City goes D to D with an indirect board pass in the neutral ice zone. Intercepted, and Omaha goes in offsides.
Well, this Omaha team here, they've had some good pressure in the beginning stages. Quad City, however, quick turnover at the blue line of their zone, and back in the Omaha zone for almost a goal.
Yes, that was a quick bang-bang play right on the blue line, and Omaha came in, but had one man still in the zone and wasn't able to tag up. Now they win the draw. Coming in is number 6, Jackson Gooley, gets a shot on goal. He's out with Noah Oldenhouse and Tanner Eggers. Still controlling the puck. And now stolen by Quad Cities. Puck comes into neutral ice. Oldie picks it up and dumps it in to the Quad City zone. Defenseman regroups and comes back up the half wall on his left wing side. Good pressure by Omaha right now. Omaha takes the puck up the half wall, and
there's a penalty.
There's a penalty. Delay play here on the delay call on the penalty.
Elbow.
There's going to be an elbowing penalty to number 3, Noah Franson. 2-minute minor elbowing at 10:54 of the first period. So Omaha goes down one man and will be killing this penalty off. Draws in neutral ice. Omaha wins it and dumps back into the Quad City zone. Quad City defender picks up the puck behind his own net. Little forechecking pressure by Colin Price.
Oh!
And a big hit by Corey Ehlers as the defenseman had his head down. Ehlers saw that opportunity and stepped up and put that player on his back.
Yeah, and he just left the ice. He's feeling it. He's a little dazed.
Little
right
shaken
now.
up.
Yeah.
Omaha gains control of the puck in their own end and dumps it down. Price in on the one man, angling the defender off, pressuring him. Now they move it up the half wall. Half wall to neutral ice to Sokolowski. Sokolowski skates in and takes a shot wide of the net. Omaha's able to regain control and they dump it out. Puck is now in neutral ice and Quad City is regrouping. Weak side pass and dumped into the Omaha corner. Kraus on it. Kraus brings it up the half wall to Oldenhouse and back out into neutral ice. 54 seconds left on this kill. McConneville drags the puck back into the Omaha zone and Omaha clears. Puck shot on to Ian Mudd's stick. They go D to D back in their own defensive end and up the half wall. Sokolowski carrying the puck, makes a weak side pass and gets dumped into the Omaha zone. Bernard now on the puck, moves it up the half wall. Aggressive penalty kill right now by Omaha, and it seems to be paying off so far.
Absolutely, you wouldn't know they were shorthanded right now the way they're playing.
No, it's a control game right now, and Deptula has it. He's going to drop it back to his partner. He can't clear the zone, and a shot on goal goes wide as Weber gets a piece of it on the blocker side. 4 seconds left on this penalty kill, and the Junior Lancers kill it off. Oldenhouse on the half wall trying to gain a zone here. Teams are even strength. Deptula now with it in his defensive zone, loses the handle, and his Quad City gets a shot on goal. Weber with a save.
Quad City's picking up the intensity a little bit here.
Yes, they are. Back to Deptula. Deptula up the half wall, tries to chip it out, and the Quad City Blues able to keep it in. Mercier now with the puck, feeds it to Berkowitz. Berkowitz looking, gets a great move, and he scores!
What a goal! What a feed from Mercier up to Berkowitz.
I'll tell you what, those three are amazing. Mercier brought the puck out into neutral ice. He hits Berkey with a nice pass. Berkowitz makes a beautiful move and comes right to the center of the ice, just like you're taught to do, and then shoots from his forehand to the blocker side of Mudd and converts at 8:20 in the first period. 1-0. Omaha Junior Lancers lead. Puck is dropped at center face-off circle. Won by Mercier. Played now by Zambudo. Zambudo's in the zone. Gives it to Berkowitz. Berkowitz is looking. He finds it. He puts the puck in the slot, and no one's able to get a stick on it, but it was a great opportunity. Omaha still in the Quad City zone. Puck goes to the point. Noah Franson dumps it back in, and now Mercier comes back out. Winds around the net. Same scenario.
That goal that Berkowitz just put in, and same with Mercier, only the fourth shot on net. A little different than yesterday.
Those kids, they have a nose for that net, and
absolutely,
it's amazing. And
exciting.
He came out from behind that net, went right to the middle, right to the high slot, and then shot from his forehand back against the grain and caught Mudd with his blocker side empty. Lancers ahead 2-0 now. 2 conversions by the same line within less than 2 minutes. It's 7:57 left in this first period.
We have to start getting a little more, as we talked earlier in the game about getting balance going. And the line that's out here right now of Perry, Alexander, and Petrie, these guys can do just that, and we need to start seeing that out of these guys.
They're due. They were close yesterday, and they've been close this morning. They just need to bear down now and put a couple pucks in the net. Evan Roth now with it in his own end. Coming out, finds Kobe Alexander. Kobe coming into the Quad City end, drops it for Angelo, and Perry gets a nice shot just inside the blue line, and Mudd with a save.
Nice little screen there by Perry and with Petrie and going straight to the net there. That was pretty nice. More of that, and they'll get success.
This puck drop will be on the Omaha Lancer left wing faceoff circle. Perry on the draw. Puck is dropped. Perry wins the draw. Puck goes back to Alexander up the half wall, and he drops it back for Perry low in the zone. Omaha on the cycle now. Petrie out there. He comes back strong side to weak side. Dumps the puck in front of the net. No one home to put it away. Now Quad City gains control and comes into neutral ice. Dumps the puck in the Omaha end and goes out for a line change. Kraus picking up the puck, headmanning it to Kobe Alexander, and Alexander comes into the zone. Support from Perry. He gets a shot on goal and a save by Mudd. Nice drop pass from Alexander to Perry. Like we said, this group is very close. Quad City now in the Omaha end. A couple shots from the side of the net. Weberg seals off the strong side post. Quad City in a good forecheck right now, battling behind the net. We have a delayed call. Looks like a cross-checking minor. We'll see who it goes against. Typically, these are the home team. If it happens in that end, in front of the net.
And it looks like maybe against...
it's going against Quad City, number 12.
They were talking to Alexander Rines, the referee, when he was skating by, and he was kind of shrugging his shoulders like he didn't know what he got it for, but he didn't get it.
Number 12, Austin Wesolowski, 2-minute minor for cross-checking, and the Lancers go on the Associated Fire Protection power play. This puck will be faced off just outside the Omaha blue line. The right wing board side. Omaha wins the draw. Eggers dumps the puck into the Quad City end. He's out with Oldenhouse. And number 6, Jackson Gould. Puck comes out to Deptula. Deptula's taking a look, gets a shot through, feeds it wide, comes out from behind the net, and Bernard now on it. Goes D to Deptula, and the puck comes out of the Quad City end, and Omaha has to regroup. Deptula fans on the play, loses control, and now Dubuque has it in neutral ice. Quad City tries to dump the puck back in. Deptula on it. Out into neutral ice goes Eggers. Now they're in the Quad City end. Puck is dropped for Jackson Gould, and the play's behind him, and Quad City is able to clear. 1 minute left on this power play advantage. Deptula now with it, coming out, makes a good read, moving up the half wall, gains neutral ice. Zambuto now with the puck. Zambuto goes weak side, finds Gage Bernard, or finds Berkowitz right on his tape. They're in front of the net. Another quick play.
Bang, bang.
Mercier right on the weak side post. Gets tied up by a Quad City defender. Deptula finds Berkowitz on the weak side blue line. Right wing side. He dumps the puck in. Zambuto on the chase. Zambuto comes from behind the net. Goes low to high from strong side to weak side. To a crashing forward, but no conversion. Berkowitz now behind the net. Tries the same play. Up the half wall to Franzen. Franzen dumps the puck back into the Quad City zone. And now the teams are full strength. Omaha on the forecheck. Mercier with the puck. He's looking. He's looking at his point man. Goes cross ice and finds Berkowitz. Almost another good quality scoring opportunity. Now the puck is in neutral ice. Franzen takes it and dumps in. Omaha has to tag up. 2 of the players go off on a line change. Larry Mercier still out. And he comes off. The Lancers regroup. Eller's now with it in neutral ice. Gains the blue line in the Quad City end. Looking to come up the half wall. And the puck comes out to Kraus in neutral ice. He moves it to Rines D to D. Rines finds Price on the left wing board. On the half wall, moves the puck over to the opposite side. Now played from behind the net. Up to Kraus at the point. Kraus takes a shot. And Pricey.
He paid the price there in front, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He stood there strong and tall and right in the slot area and took a cross-check low to the back and popped him down on the ice, but he popped right back up, and this draw will be just to Mudd's blocker side. Eller's on the draw. Wins the draw back. Puck goes around the net and up the half wall and out of the zone. Eller's on the chase right now as the puck goes back into the Omaha end down the left wing side. Eller's trying to gain control and up the half wall. Indirect pass for Owen Connor. Connor comes into neutral ice, can't chase the puck down, but it's dumped back into the Quad City end. Quad City defender trying to come up the half wall for a breakout pass. Forces the pass into neutral ice, and now Rhines on the retreat, picks it up, goes D to D to Kraus, and Kraus is back out to Price in neutral ice. Price makes a pass to Ehlers, a little behind him, and now they're off on a line change. Perry's line now out. Angelo Perry forechecking, took a good angle on the Quad City defender. They lose control, and they come in. Alexander with the puck, drops it behind the net. Perry now with it. With control in the corner, strong side play, goes to weak side, across the net front, and the puck is directed out of the Omaha zone and goes the length of the ice. Icing is waived. Deptula picks it up behind his own cage and moves it up into neutral ice as Omaha comes off for line change. Now Quad City with it. They try to go D to D on a regroup. Deptula steps up, steals the puck, gets to his forehand, and gets a shot. Mudd with a save. And a cover-up. 1:50 left in this first period. 2-0 Omaha Lancers. OJL is changing up their forward and blue liners.
Right now, Omaha leads the edge on shots, 9-3 over Quad Cities. It's a much better first period than we saw yesterday.
Yes, they're playing with a lot more intensity, a lot more control of this game. Puck is drawn back to Noah Franzen. Franzen skies the puck back into the Quad City end, and once again covers that blue line and drives it back into the zone. Now the puck's placed into neutral ice, and weak side pass to Tanner Eggers is indirectly put into the Quad City zone. They come out 2-on-2. Intercepted a cross-ice pass is Noah Oldenhouse. Moves the puck to Eggers. Eggers coming into the Quad City end, trying to get to his forehand. Backhands the pass. Puck comes up to Evan Roth. Roth gets a shot on a screen. Deflected just wide, and Quad City is in neutral ice. Evan Roth with a good forward-checking pressure there, angles the puck carrier off the puck and dumps the puck back into Quad City's end. Zambuto now. Zambuto picks the puck right off his stick, comes net front, and Mudd with a great save. Mercier now with it in the corner to Berkowitz on the cycle. Zambuto posted right in the high slot. Back to Berkowitz. Puck comes to the point and out. Rhines dumps back in, and Omaha on the tag up. And a steal by Mercier. Zambuto's in. Backhand shot. And a save by Mudd. 23 seconds left in this period. It's the first period.
That was a good, quick alert save by Mudd there. Zambuto coming in that backhand, and Berkowitz was and Mercier following up.
Another bang-bang play. I got to tell you, this forward line, they buzz the net so well. They're so quick and agile that I guarantee you the Quad City defenders are trying to figure out how many men Omaha has on the ice because they're really getting overwhelmed in the net front area. Omaha wins the draw, able to keep the puck in, and now Quad City throws the puck down to the Omaha side with 7 seconds left, and there'll be an icing call, and this puck will come back into the defensive zone. This drop will be just to Mudd's blocker side. Lancers left wing faceoff circle. Berkowitz on the left wing, Zambuto on the right. Mercier with a draw. He wins the draw. Quad City defender steps up and steals the puck. It now in neutral ice. And that ends the first period. It's 2-0. Omaha Junior Lancers leading the Quad City Blues. We're going to take a short break. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Hockey Network.
Next, don't go anywhere.
I remember the moment. I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
As long as I live.
Several of us were working to rescue a family.
The house collapsed on top of the cellar door and trapped them.
We had to use Humvees and heavy machinery to move massive trees and debris.
We got them out.
We helped a lot of people out.
It felt good to know I could really make a difference.
Because I'm a citizen soldier in the National Guard.
Be there the moment your community needs you. Learn more at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
You are what drives us. Sid Dillon.
At Sid Dillon Chevrolet, certain words mean everything to us.
Service. Selection.
Plus over 3,000 vehicles at SidDillon.com.
A lot has changed since I opened the first dealership, but one thing remains constant.
The Sid Dillon team is committed to you. You have our word on it.
Because we have our name on it.
Drives us. Sid Dillon.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Blast it!
Coming up next.
We're back live at the Ralston Arena, and the Tribes are gathering at their respective benches for the start of the second period. Omaha leads Quad City Blues 2-0 on a couple great bang-bang plays by the Mercier, Zambudo, and Berkowitz line.
Shots at the end of the first period, Mike. 11-3 for Omaha holds the edge.
Great forechecking pressure by Omaha. Owen Connor's line out with number 75, Colin Price, number 20, Ehlers. Connor wins the draw, dumps the puck in the Quad City end. He's on the forecheck. Quad City tries to ring the puck up the half wall to their right wing side. And it's thrown back down into the Omaha end. Omaha now with it. Bernard with the puck, moves it out into neutral ice for Price. Price can't find the handle, and back out into neutral ice. The puck goes down into Omaha's end. Deptula now with it, moves the puck up for Ehlers. Ehlers moves it toward Owen Connor. They lose control at the blue line. Now Quad City back in their end. Deptula trying to gain his own. The puck is stripped off his stick. High in the the Omaha end. Quad City dumps back into the far side corner. And now they tried to stretch Ehlers and just missed a stretch pass by Deptula that would have put Corey Ehlers in alone on Ian Mudd.
You know, Corey's had several chances. He had one breakout game. He had a hat trick and an assist when we were in Cedar Rapids, I believe it was, and or maybe it was Ames. And he's been looking to get that touch back again, and that's one of the plays that coaches have tried to, institute and get into the game for him.
Puck is dropped now in the Omaha defensive zone. Perry with it, moves it up to Alexander. Alexander makes a nice, nifty move, indirect pass to himself into the Quad City zone. Makes a nice escape move, and he's looking for a defenseman. Drops the puck back into the zone. Give and go from Perry in the corner, and Kobe comes out and gets a great shot and a save by Ian Mudd. Perfectly executed give and go out of the corner. Eggers now with it. Strong side corner to Kobe. Kobe's forechecking. Tries to win the puck. Cannot. Quad City throws the puck up the dasher boards to Zach Krause, who gets a shot on net and a save by Mudd. Puck now behind the Quad City cage as Angelo Perry is in the strong side corner looking for a pass. Finds Petrie. Petrie loses the handle, and Quad City is out. Number 12, Austin Wesolowski carrying the puck and is angled off at the Omaha blue line. Puck comes back into the Quad City zone, and Noah Oldenhouse makes a nice play. Playing from behind the Quad City cage. They move the puck out into neutral ice. Alex Ryan's on it, dumps the puck back into the zone. Omaha goes in for a line change, and Quad City on the regroup. Wasilowski, weak side pass from His defenseman can't gain the Omaha blue line, and the puck comes back into neutral ice. Oldenhouse with it, moves it to number 6, Jackson Gould. Gould loses the handle and comes back out into neutral ice. Now Jackson with it again, indirectly dumps the puck back into the Quad City zone, and the defensemen go back on the regroup. From behind the net, they go D to D and up the half wall. Eggers seals off the boards, and Franzen tries to keep the puck in play, but it's redirected out into the Omaha end, and there'll be an icing call. 10:47 left in the second period here. The Omaha Lancers lead the Quad City Blues 2-0. This draw will come back down into the Quad City end, just to the blocker side of Ian Mudd, and that would be the left wing side for Omaha. Puck is dropped. Mercier wins to Berkowitz. Berkowitz comes up the top of the face-off circle and drops low to Zambuto in the corner. On the cycle, comes down, and they score! The puck came wrapped around on the cycle back down to Mercier, who was behind the net, and Berkowitz instinctively went right down the slot, and Mercier found him tape to tape and buried the puck. That's the third goal this line has converted on in this game thus far.
You know, I hate to say it, but I kind of feel for this Blues team. Right now they're singing the blues. You know, they get hit hard by the other three lines, and then this Mercier line comes out and bing, 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 and puck's in the net.
I got to tell you, Mike, this it's almost I fear all the accolades for this line, because I don't want to jinx them, but
absolutely,
I'll tell you what, the hockey IQ with this group is incredible
overall. Yeah.
And they get another quality opportunity off the face-off. Now there's a pile-up in front of the net. The officials in there breaking it up. I don't know that there'll be any calls. There doesn't appear to be. So this draw will be in the Quad City zone. Oh, there may be a penalty call here.
They're dragging somebody. Quad City's number 17.
Number 17, Taylor Curry off holding. 2-minute minor, so Omaha's back on the power play.
Let's see who Omaha puts out here to start this power play. I think they've been trying to shake it up a little bit, trying to get some other lines, some production going on here.
We've got Angelo Perry on the draw with Jacob Petrie and Kobe Alexander. On the back line is Deptula and Kraus. Omaha with control now. Cross ice pass to Deptula. Deptula finds Alexander in the corner, but the puck goes up the half wall. Now Petrie with it. He's got room. He takes a shot, and Mudd with a save.
That was a quick whistle there. Goalie thought he had it, and it dropped outside of his pad, and we're going to have a draw to the side.
1:38 left on this power play. This puck will be dropped on the Omaha left wing side, just to the blocker side of Mudd. Omaha wins the draw, but Quad City defense picks the puck up and clears it down into the Omaha end. Deptula now with it from behind his net. Indirect pass right on the tape of Jacob Petrie. Petrie wrangling into the corner, goes strong side to weak side, and Alexander fans on the shot. Now Perry with it. Dumps it down into the corner for Petrie. Petrie now, and they do the give and go out of the corner. Perry can't find the handle, but he gets a shot on goal and a save by Mudd.
These guys are actually working well together. Cycling low, feeding them give and goes. They're just not able to buy one.
Great IQ with these guys too. You can see the plays. You see the mechanisms working in their minds. Low to high, they're working the cycle, and they just haven't been able to put one behind him. But all the tools are there. All the abilities there.
Yes, sir.
Omaha wins the draw. Berkowitz now with the puck finds Zambuto, and Zambuto gets slew-footed in front of the net, and no call. Omaha able to keep the puck in the zone. Berkowitz coming from behind the net. Mercy on the weak side post. Quad City able to clear. Weberg now playing the puck. Evan Roth with it. Moves it up to Berkowitz. Berkowitz to Mercier. Mercier coming into the left wing side. Gets to his backhand. Comes from behind the net. Moves it back up to Franzen. Franzen goes D to D to Evan Roth. Roth comes in, gets a shot, and a redirect by Zambudo, and they score!
Roth passed that up just with a little quick shot. Zambudo picked that up and buried it.
I think what happened was Zambudo got the redirect, and it hit mud. He wasn't able to cover it up, and right. I think maybe Larry Mercier on the weak side post was there to bury.
Fair enough. But it all started from that back in the zone. Weberg passing it up to his D, and he started it, and then Evan Roth finished it with that shot, and then the rebound.
So again, that line is lethal. We got to come up with a nickname for those guys.
Wow. Well, they started out as the green line, but I think we need to come up with something a little more.
Yeah, we need something a little more flash and dash than that.
Yeah.
4-0. 8:27 left in the second period. Omaha wins the draw. Cross now with it in the Quad City zone. He dumps the puck in. Onto the right wing side of the Omaha Junior Lancers. Colin Price with the puck. Moves it up. Moving it up the half wall to Alex Rines, who's at the point. Rines makes the play. Tries to keep the puck in, but it comes out. And Kraus on the retreat. Gains control. Down in the strong side corner. Left wing corner for Quad City. Ehlers now with it. Chips it indirectly to Owen Connor. Great play. Plays the puck up on the defensive side of the puck. Now they go D to D and into neutral ice to Price. Price tries to play the puck across to the weak side forward, Corey Ehlers, and can't find him. Ehlers now with the puck. Gains the red line. Coming in the left wing side. He's on his forehand. Makes a cross-ice pass and unable to convert. Owen Connor with a nice opportunity out of a pass from the corner. Rines now with it and directs it into neutral ice. Price tries to play it up to Connor, and the puck is peeled away. Quad City now in the Omaha end plays it up to Price. Price puts it out into neutral ice, and we have a 2-on-1. We've got Connor and Ehlers. Ehlers gets the puck redirected off his stick and into the corner for Connor. Puck wrapped around to the far side corner and out of the Omaha zone. Price on the retreat, up the half wall, finds Gage Bernard. Bernard now with Owen Connor and Noah Oldenhouse on a 3-on-1. He peels off and makes an escape move back to Bernard. Bernard goes D to D, and number 6, Jackson Gould, comes right off the bench and makes a great shot and a save by Mudd. And another good save by Mudd. Bang plays right now by Omaha. Deptula trying to gain the zone. Puck is now just comes back out into neutral ice. Bernard with it. Gould trying to dump it into the Quad City zone. Gains the red line and lofts it in.
They call that icing. We had issues with that yesterday on the red line, and they're tagging all of those down.
Jackson Gould picked up the puck about probably 6 feet on the Omaha side of the red line, but he lofted it probably 20 feet off the ice surface, and it landed about 6 feet in front of the Quad City defender, and it was blown as icing. So the puck comes back into the Omaha zone. Omaha wins the draw. Tanner Eggers, they get a shot on goal. One of Luke Weberg's few shots in this game so far.
Number 4. We have an update on that fourth goal from Omaha. That was scored by Dominic Zambudo. Assist by Evan Roth and Noah Franzen. So good luck, boys.
Great job by that line once again. Forechecking in the corner. Franzen throws it out on the blind pass, intercepted by Quad Cities, and they get a good shot off. A little wide of the net. Can't make the blind passes out of the low zone. Up the half wall now, and Omaha's trying to get out. Eggers picking up the physicality in this game, and now Evan Roth into neutral ice. Omaha trying to get back into the Quad City end. Quad City putting their ears back here. 5 minutes and 7 seconds left in this second period. Omaha's in the Quad City zone. They dump the puck down into the corner for Kobe Alexander. Kobe sees Angelo Perry. Perry has the puck in the corner. Sees Petrie in, makes a nice pass. Can't get enough wood on it, and it goes right across the goal mouth. Shot from the point, Alex Rines.
Nice screen shot.
That was a screen shot that Mudd never saw till the last second. Petrie now with it from behind the Quad City net.
Net must be off.
The net was just pushed off its moorings, and we have a whistle stopping play with 4:36 left in the second period. Omaha leads 4-0. This puck will be dropped in the Quad City zone just to the glove side of Mudd. That would be the right wing's face-off circle for the Omaha Junior Lancers.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fighting O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Puck is just dropped and needs to be redropped here. 1 second ticks off the clock. Perry on the draw. Puck is dropped. Pushes the puck forward. Petrie gains control, gets to his forehand, now his backhand, and tries to whiff a puck across the net mouth. On the half wall now is Kraus, keeping the puck in the zone. Petrie picks the pocket of the Quad City defender, but they dump into the Omaha zone. Can't get a great shot off, so they move it up the half wall, and Omaha is trying to gain neutral ice. Rines makes a half-wall pass. Quad City still in the Omaha end. Barry trying to push the puck into neutral ice, and Omaha having difficulty getting out. Now they go D to D and back. Rines with it. Backhands it to Petrie. A little too far to lead, but Alexander comes in and picks a puck just off of a Quad City defender's stick, and now Quad City is back in the Omaha end. Omaha gains control, tries to gain the blue line. Cannot. Puck is still in. Quad City with a shot, and Weberg with a save.
Omaha just appears to be scrambling a little bit, Mike. They need to settle down the puck, not just, run around. It looks like right now they're just running around a little bit, and they just need to take control of the play.
They have a little more time than they think they do.
Right.
The defensemen need to stay a little more poised. When they go D to D, they can be looking for the regrouping forwards in neutral ice, and they're kind of panicking with the puck. And I don't think they're not having an extreme amount of forechecking pressure from Quad City, so they have a little more time than what they think they have. Omaha coming into the Quad City zone off sides, and this draw will be taken out into neutral ice.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that particular one, but it looked like the original player on this far near side preceded the puck before it went into the zone.
This draw on the neutral ice area, just 6 feet inside the red line, won by Quad City. They miss pass, and Omaha scores. Corey Ehlers jumps in, intercepts a bad pass, and low in the Quad City zone, right to the tape of Corey Ehlers, and he launches a quick wrist shot and scores.
That all happened with pressure from Colin Price going after the puck carrier, and puck carrier coughed it up and straight on Ehlers' stick and in the net.
Colin Price jumped into the zone and really put the forecheck on the Quad City defender. He panicked for the puck and tried to move it D to D, and Ehlers steps in, steals the puck, and buries. It's 5-0 with 2:59 left in the second period. Ehlers now again with it. Backhands into the Quad City zone. The puck's wrapped around into the far corner. Omaha with sustained pressure now. Deptula down low in the zone. Price now feeds it down behind the net to Ehlers on the opposite side. Right wing side now. Into the corner, back over. Deptula able to keep the puck in, but intercepted by number 21, Peter Sakalowski. Comes into the Omaha end. He's a pretty good player, but stripped away is Sakalowski by Gage Bernard. Bernard bringing the puck over to Price. Price gets a shot on goal, and Mudd with a save. 2:14 left in this second period. 5-0 Omaha.
Price was credited with the assist on that Eller's goal. So
bang, bang play. Just about all 5 goals have been that way.
Much better effort than what we saw yesterday in the first, second, or third periods.
Absolutely. Mercier on the draw, wins it to Berkowitz in the corner. Berkowitz looking, plays it to Zambudo. Zambudo on his backhand side, comes back, makes a nice escape move behind the net, back to Berkowitz. Berkey now with it, up the half wall, puck is stripped away. Mercier comes in. Nice read by Mercier. Came right up the half wall because he knew that's where the puck was going. Zambudo now with it, plays it to Franson indirectly. Back to Zambudo. Mercier coming in for front side support. And Omaha is offsides as the puck comes over the blue line with 1 player left in the zone. Changing the forward lines now. Eggers, Jackson, Gould, and Oldenhouse out now.
Mike, you can look when you look at the Quad City Blue players coming onto the ice for their line changes. You can kind of see in their eyes the down, the feeling they've got. They just look down right now.
Little demoralized, and the body language is not very good. And in a 5-goal game in 2 periods, it's you can understand that. Puck's now into Quad City zone. They chip it out into neutral ice, and they have a 2-on-2. Puck is intercepted by Evan Roth and dumped back into neutral ice, and now Quad City throws the puck back into the Omaha zone. Roth playing it up the half wall to Eggers. Eggers has the puck indirectly, throws it into neutral ice, and gains the zone. 1 minute left in this period. 5-0 Omaha. Now Omaha's back in the... Oldenhouse has the puck in the strong side corner, right wing side. Plays it up to Kraus. Kraus dumps it down into the corner. Oldenhouse finishes off his check. Puck comes net front. Olden with a shot. He scores! Right from the corner. Oldenhouse and I think it was Eggers, 2-on-1, the weak side defenseman. The puck came out and Oldie buries with 37 seconds left.
Starting to get that production from the other lines today, and that's good to see. It's going to build confidence for these guys.
Yes, it will, and that's something that going down the stretch run, we're not even halfway through, but what we're talking about is delving deep into the season. You want balanced scoring, and this JV team definitely has the players that can do that.
Right. Our divisional side of the league starts in January, really, and this will bode well for when we hit divisional play.
That's right. Omaha wins the draw and wrangling in the Quad City zone. Right wing side half wall. Played out by Petrie. Petrie gets a shot off, blocked by a Quad City defender. Comes out to neutral ice. Kraus dumps it back in with 6 seconds left in a 6-0 game. And there sounds the horn, ending the second period. Omaha Junior Lancers 6, Quad City Blues 0. We'll be right back with third period action. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancers Radio Network.
Next, don't go anywhere.
Olden House Contracting. Custom-built impressions. At Olden House Contracting, our specialty is transforming homes and leaving lasting impressions. Through quality craftsmanship and courageous design, we'll bring your vision to life. Contact us today, 402-573-8125, oldenhousecontracting.com. Oscar's Pizza and Sports Grill, proud supporters of the Omaha Junior Lancer High School Hockey Program. To carry out, 402-758-1910. Oscar's Pizza, home of the Big O.
I'll never forget that moment.
As long as I live.
It was a moment.
It was a moment that changed my life.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Foster parents are good people.
Foster care benefited me in a lot of ways. It opened up my eyes to see where I wanted to go to in the future. Someone that I barely knew was opening her arms and her home to me. That was when I knew there are good people out there.
Foster parents are needed all across Nebraska. Please call 1-800-7PARENT. Open your heart and home to a child today. Sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Blast it!
Coming up next. Stay tuned. Next. Don't go anywhere.
Foster parents are good people.
Foster care benefited me in a lot of ways. It opened up my eyes to see where I wanted to go to in the future. Someone that I barely knew was opening her arms and her home to me. That was when I knew there are good people out there.
Foster parents are needed all across Nebraska. Please call 1-800-7PARENT. Open your heart and home to a child today. Sponsored by the Department of Health and Human Services and aired in cooperation with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
We looked down from the chopper and saw the whole area was flooded.
At that moment, it really hit me. This is why I joined the Guard.
People had gone up to the rooftops to escape the rising waters.
Talk about intense moments. We had to lower the guys on line some 30 feet down.
This is where teamwork and training really paid off.
It took steady nerves and steady hands for the chopper pilots to hover like that.
No question, guard pilots are the best in the world.
I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life.
What could be better than serving the people of my hometown?
In the National Guard, you serve your community as well as your country while you work or attend college. In return, you gain skills in which you can build a career and receive benefits that can help you pay for college. Learn more about what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Sponsored by the Nebraska National Guard, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
the Nebraska Spine Center with Dr. Eric Phillips, surgeon. Surgery, interventional pain treatment, physical therapy, custom bracing, on-site imaging. www.nebraskaspinecenter.com.
Coming up next.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here, and you're listening to Omaha Junior Lancer Radio Network. Off the bench sports gear. New, used hockey gear sanitizing, skate sharpening, and much, much more. 5413 South 72nd Street, just southeast of Ralston Arena. 402-339-1895. www.offthebenchsportsgear.com.
On behalf of Greg Young Chevrolet, I'd like to present to you this check, and I want to thank you for going the extra mile for education.
Thank you, Greg Young.
My name's Ruth Pulse. I'm the Honors Language Arts teacher and Gifted and Talented Facilitator at Monroe Middle School. I love building those relationships with the kids in those smaller programs and even in my classrooms and getting to know who they are. I love seeing the kids excited about learning something new, and I love seeing them go on and being successful later in life.
Greg Young Chevrolet. We do the deal.
Blast it! Coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Get ready to rumble! Pump up the jam, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it in. Y'all ready for this? I like to move it, move it. 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 Give it up, go. Welcome to the big show. Simply wait.
Top of the morning to you. This is Fightin' O'Leary, and you're listening to Junior Lancer Radio Network.
Blast it! Coming up next.
We're back live at the Ralston Arena for third period action in a tilt between the Omaha Junior Lancers and the Quad City Blues. Omaha leads this game 6-0 going into the third period. What do you think of this game so far, Mike?
Well, right now, Omaha is taking it to Quad Cities. They really don't have any want or will at this point. I think they just want to get this game over with so they can go get some breakfast and maybe a nap and head back in the bus. But you can tell in their body language they're defeated already. And you said it earlier, when we were talking about it at 5-0 laps. You probably don't expect much more than that. And now that it's 6-0, this clock is going to go run clock here for the third period.
It's going to go pretty fast. And, with all due respect, as a coach, I've been on the other end of games like this, and I've been with teams like this. This team hasn't won a game all season, and they, you know what, they're doing the best they can with what they have, and they're trying. And it's just in this game now with a 6-0 lead, you can just tell the body language with the players coming off the ice is just they're just demoralized. So we'll see what happens here in the third period. I know they're not going to quit. And
absolutely not.
They'll keep coming, but it's 6-0, and this clock will be running for the final 14 minutes of this game.
Absolutely, and I agree with you. I wouldn't expect them to quit if they were my team, and they quit. I don't know what I'd say, but yeah, they definitely don't want to see them quit. They've got to keep fighting. I think they'll. If they keep fighting the way they've been going, they've had signs of good pressure, and I think they could put one in the net. They've had a couple of opportunities.
Well, right now, let's just hope that Weber can keep a goose egg here on the board because he's high up there on the JV goaltending roster for the league. Puck is dropped. Eller's on it. Moving back into the Quad City zone are their defensemen. McConneville moves the puck into neutral ice. And picked up by Corey Ellers. Corey moves it to Owen Connor. Connor coming into the left wing side of the Quad City zone and being played in the corner by Ellers. Now back to Ellers. Ellers comes back around the strong side to weak side of the Quad City net. Puck comes out to Bernard. Bernard makes a shot and goes wide, just wide of the net. Ellers now back on it, looking. Drops the puck back. Connor comes in, finds it. Price in front of the net. He gets tripped up. No call. And Quad Cities is out into neutral ice. Sakalowski dumps the puck into the Omaha end. And the puck's wrapped around to the far near side corner. Deptula on it. Deptula indirectly moves it out into neutral ice. He plays the puck. Price on it. Dumps back into the Quad City zone where they retreat and try to go D-to-D. Mercier with a finished check. Zambuto finds it. Dumps in the zone. And now this line is on the forecheck. Berkowitz on the half wall with backside support. Zambuto gets it. Comes down the corner. Looking. Comes right out. Makes a shot on goal. Mudd with a save. Puck is loose. Comes across the net just to the weak side post. Just misses. Bucks bring up the half wall to Zambuto. Zambuto able to play it back behind the Quad City cage as their defenseman tries to gain the zone. Franzen tries to hold the puck in, and Omaha's offsides on a delayed call. Now Quad City with it. Picked off his stick. Franzen comes in. Now Evan Roth. Puck is batted around into neutral ice. Zambuto picks it up and makes a nice play, gaining the zone. Moves it to Petrie. Zambuto high in the slot. Petrie can't find him. Puck is a little bit behind him. Perry out now. Petrie with the puck. Tries to get a shot. Whiffs the shot. And Quad City is able to clear, and they'll be icing on this play.
Well, I'm not sure if you saw it there, Mike. Right at the blue line, Evan Roth was just standing there defending his line, waiting for the puck to come back to him. And Quad City Blues guy turned around and started checking him like he was in front of the net. And he's like, Evan just throws his hands up like, "What do you want me to do here?"
Well, and
they're getting frustrated.
They are, and it shows a little ineptitude on their part. That you know, if you're playing at this level, you know that you can't hit a guy away from a puck. That's interference, and it's the frustration is setting in, and it's difficult for these Quad City boys. Puck's now in the Quad City end, left wing side. Kobe Alexander with it, plays it out to Zach Krause. Zach Krause back down the half wall, across to the net front. Petrie with a shot, can't finish the play. Now Quad City is into neutral ice. Perry picks it up off an indirect pass and drops back to Krause. Krause plays it up to Perry. Perry coming into the zone. Left wing side, moves it over to Alexander. Alexander tries to find Petrie on the weak side post, and he was wide open, but the pass is broken up. Omaha again with it. Just out of the reach of Petrie. He finally gains control and is tripped up on the play. Up the half wall to Krause. Left wing side for Omaha. They're in the attacking zone. Moves it to Angelo Perry. Perry tries to get a shot off, and it's redirected by a Quad City defender. Gains control again. Finds Petrie net front. He tries to get a backhand on it and can't get a handle. Puck comes up the half wall on the left wing side. Deptula playing it back in. Now the puck comes down and will be waved as it... Well, the one official waved it, the other official... Well, we have a delayed call. Penalty call for high sticking. The icing was waved, but we heard a whistle from the background, and it was the official who called high sticking on Angelo Perry, number 9. He'll go off a 2-minute minor at 9:29 in this period.
That'll go pretty quick here with this ring clock, so he won't be in there very long.
This draw will be to the blocker side of Luke Weberg. That's the Quad City left wing side face-off circle. Puck's ring around out into neutral ice. Omaha clears the zone. Sakalowski now with it. Coming into the Omaha end. Good angled pressure. And Omaha's on the aggressive Associated Fire Protection penalty kill.
Yeah, I was going to say they're continuing to employ that aggressive PK out here right now. They're hitting. They're going after that puck. They're not standing back.
Typically on the penalty kill, you don't like a lot of body checking. You don't want to get out of position because you're a man down. But with the circumstances in this game and the quality opponent, it's allowed Omaha to be a little more aggressive on this kill. Oldenhouse angling their defender back. Puck comes out to Sakalowski, tries to gain the zone. Deptula kicks the puck out with his skate and gains the Quad City zone. Quad City has to tag up. They're offside. And that allows Omaha time to launch the puck down into the Quad City end. Egger out now with it. Puck comes out to Franson in neutral ice, and he dumps back in. Picked off by number 88 from Quad City, Liam McConneville. He brings the puck into neutral ice, and Omaha throws it back in on Ian Mudd. 7:58 running clock, 28 seconds left in this minor penalty to Angelo Perry. Lancers lead 6-0. Eggers on the draw in the Quad City defensive zone. Left wing Omaha side. Up the wall to Roth. Roth dumps it back in the corner and wraps it around to the far side corner, where McConneville picks it up, passes out to neutral ice. That's number 9, Anthony Rebello. He dumps the puck into the Omaha end. Omaha takes it from behind their net. Noah Franson drives it up the half wall and out. That expires the penalty, and that will result in an icing. This puck drop will come back into the Omaha defensive zone just to the blocker side of Luke Weberg. They'll line up in the Quad City left wing face-off circle. Perry out with Owen Connor, Ehlers, Krause, and Rhines. Puck is redirected out into the Omaha bench, and this draw will be just inside the Omaha defensive blue line.
We have one other game going on right now, Mike, in the Midwest High School League, another JV game, and Lincoln, Des Moines Oak Leafs playing the Lincoln Junior Stars, and Des Moines currently is up 2-0 in the second period.
Puck is dropped and low in the Omaha zone. Quad City with a man out front. Can't find the handle, and that puck is cleared. Omaha on the forecheck now. Price angling. Puck comes out to Krause, and he dumps it back in to Ehlers. Comes off strong side to weak side, and Ehlers gets a nice shot, but is redirected. Omaha defender gets beat. Quad City goes in. Luke Weberg, 2-0, and he makes the save. Price now with the puck. Back to his defenseman. Krause plays it out. And number 11, Mason Chin, getting a shot wide of the Omaha net. No quitting Quad Cities. They're coming. They're coming hard. Omaha trying to gain the zone here. They gain neutral ice. Perry goes in on the forecheck, angles the defender on the offensive side of the puck. Now Oldenhouse with it. He comes in, gets to his forehand, throws the puck on net, finds Petrie, but Petrie unable to redirect the puck. Perry now with a chance, and it's redirected by Mudd. Strong side to weak side. Petrie down in the strong side corner now, left wing side for Omaha. Wraps around to the far side. Alexander now with it. Playing behind the net is Perry to Petrie. Petrie fishes it out net front. Alexander can't find the handle, and he had a great opportunity had he found that puck. Omaha on the back check as Quad City tries to poke the puck into the Omaha zone. Omaha trying to preserve the 6-0 lead. Getting a little bit careless in neutral ice. But 4:14 left in this running clock, third period. .405 now. This draw will be just to Weberg's glove side. That would be the right wing face-off circle for Quad City. Larry Mercer on the draw to Zambuto. Zambuto plays it up the half wall. And Omaha is still in the zone, in their own defensive zone. Good angle play by Noah Franson as he takes the forward off the puck and makes separation, moves up the half wall, and now Omaha is out. Zambuto carrying. He's coming into neutral ice. He goes in off sides, but they tag up and come back out and regroup. Now the puck is dumped low into the Quad City end and is wrapped to the far side corner. Zambuto again with it. Playing the puck net front, tries to find Berkowitz. They're cycling the net, and Berkowitz fakes the pass from behind the net and comes back and puts it in on short side. Great play with 3:06 left. It's 7-0.
This team right now is, they're never quitting. They're never quitting. And we talked about it a little bit yesterday, and it's unfortunate that the league is kind of forces you to get those goals when you don't want to, just for tiebreakers. But I think that's what you're running into here today.
It's almost automatic with that particular line, and it was a great play. Berkey picked it up in the left wing corner, started coming back behind the net, put on the brakes, and wrapped it around short side as Mudd was traversing the side, weak side to strong side post, and he was able to convert on that play.
Absolutely, and you never want kids to quit playing either. I guess we need to mention that, even though you don't like to see the goals going in at this point, but you don't want them to quit playing. If you quit playing, then what are they out there for?
Well, it's hard to dial a game down because you're trained not to, and right. Those are types of things that develop bad habits in teams. On the other hand, you don't want games like this to be point night for kids as well. But Omaha's playing hard. They're getting shots. They just got another shot on net from the point. Zach Krause put one in on Mudd, and Mudd makes a save. And this draw will be to his glove side in his defensive zone, the right wing faceoff circle for Omaha with 2 minutes left in this game.
And also to point out to our listeners, it's not like our coaching staff is just running one line all game long. They're rotating all 4 lines pretty evenly.
In this third period, we've only seen the Mercier line out for one shift, and they were able to score. So it's he's playing everybody else, and everybody's trying to get equal and made up ice time. Quad City now in the Omaha zone, negotiating in the corner. Omaha rings it up the half wall. Egger's now with it, trying to find Alexander. Alexander needs to get a little wider. That's Gould. Gould playing it in the strong side corner, the left wing corner. Egger's back on it, makes a finished check, separates the man from the puck, and now Quad Cities is out. Oldie plays it out of his skate over to Egger. Egger tries to back it into the Quad City zone. Comes out to neutral ice, and Gould dumps it in. Quad City finds Childers. He comes into the Omaha end. 1 minute left. Deptula now with it. Comes around and is facing forechecking pressure by Childers. Every team should have a Childers.
Absolutely.
Now into neutral ice, Quad City 2-on-2 with 35 seconds left. Dumps the puck in on net, and Weberg with a cover-up. And this might do it, Mike. The clock is running 25 seconds, and they'll try to get this face-off lined up to Weberg's blocker side.
I think you're right. It's winding down here, and Omaha's just going to kind of drag this out a little bit to make sure.
Boys are milling around. The officials taking his time coming into the face-off circle. 5 seconds left on the drop puck. The puck is thrown around, and that should do it. There's the horn. And the Omaha Junior Lancers prevail in this one on an early Sunday morning, 7-0 over the Quad City Blues.
That was a great performance by the entire team, all 4 lines, and to get this win. Goalie Luke Weberg, goalie Luke Weberg, the shots he did face, he didn't face many, but the shots that he did face, he turned away. Final shots, I believe, were 36-6 in favor of Omaha.
Fantastic effort by this JV team. A lot of hope for this Omaha Junior Lancer program as these players are quality players and looking forward to the years in the future here.
And with this win today, that puts the Omaha JV team into first place in the entire league, 21 points, 1 point more than Des Moines Capitals going into next few weekends. Next weekend, Omaha's off. Enjoy their break, and they'll follow up the weekend after with a single Friday night game in Lincoln.
That's fantastic. We're going to take a break now at the end of this one and wrap it up.
Let's throw out the JV 3 stars of the game here before we do go. 3rd star, Noah Oldenhouse. Noah had a very good game today. Was able to pick up a goal here with an assist to Jackson Gould, and he earns the 3rd star honors. 2nd star is Larry Mercier. Again, that line, Larry kind of leads that line a little bit, and he got 2nd star. And 1st star was Jacob Berkowitz. Jacob had 3 goals, the hat trick in the game today, and earns number 1 star.
Congratulations to the stars of this game. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Omaha Junior Lancer Hockey Network.
And that's all, folks.